time with Alice. So we have a new character today that wanted to show off her true evil spirits and to prove that she may look like a matchstick in a wig, but she's still as fat and ugly in her spirit, the town drunk. And as she praised Mr. Greenfumble's praises, an article came out that called Mr. Greenfumbles out, a very popular and well-respected magazine, that called Mr. Greenfumbles everything that everybody's been calling him for months. And Mr. Greenfumbles and Madam Pantyhose are scrambling, trying to save face, while everybody watches their house of cards trickle down one by one. And they laughed, and we pointed, and we laughed some more, and we pointed, and we laughed some more. Because the article called Mr. Greenfumble Pants a hack of a PI that cons innocent families and a poor football player that was indeed convicted of a felon, embezzling on a scam that he created. And this was from a famous article, from a famous magazine that was again well respected. And as the valiant, salty crew sat around and pointed and laughed, and pointed and laughed some more, Mr. Greenfumble Pants is scrambling around, doing his best to save face, because he was called out for everything we've said. Poor Mr. Greenfumbles. How sad and pathetic. You should move out of YouTube town. That would make everybody so happy. In the meantime, though, the valiant, salty crew will stay ever so vigilant. And Mrs. Moo, we didn't forget about you, hun. We have a surprise for you, too. And Mrs. Baldy, so glad you don't have palsy. So glad you got over your little sickness. To be back on the panel and say nothing and talk like a mouse and look so shocked anybody even speaks to you. And our little watcher of idiots. Boy. One of our valiant heroes, the great lady, really tore you a new one the other night. Poor, poor, poor watcher of idiots. I wish I could have seen that one. So let's hear it for them, everybody. You can say it for them, too. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. What do we say? 3, 3, 3. You see what happens when you fuck around and find out?